Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Schnozzcast. Cory, how are you?
Oh, sir, I am stupendous. Tony, how are you, sir?
TT, my man, I am low-key balling. Bob Beeb, how you doing?
I am indomitable. And how many more episodes are we going to do the Tony thing?
I don't know until Tony says to stop.
Let's make that deal. Then the minute he says, like, hey, that's enough. That's it of that. But you got to hear it from him.
Correct.
Not from me.
And I wanted to hold up to my end of the bargain.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do until
Okay. Fair enough.
Tony says I am no longer Tony.
Fair enough.
All right. That'll work for me.
All right, that'll work for me. Let's get her did.
Yep.
What's up, boys?
If you're new to the show, you can check out any previous episodes on all the podcatchers out there. You can also go to YouTube and give us a like and subscribe. If you want to send us a message, get your ass over to Instagram and DM us at Schnozzcast. Follow us there, too. You can follow us on Threads. You could follow us on Facebook if you really wanted to. But you absolutely should go out and subscribe to us on the podcatcher of your choice. You use Apple Music, you use Google Play, Spotify, whatever it is. That's where we are. And that is all for housekeeping.
What about Grindr and Twister?
Todd, you can. We'll save you the last 5 minutes to go into detail about your experience.
Just checking.
Yeah,
just checking.
Or for those still emailing.
Hey, you got you still got artwork or some kind of splash screen for Booze News?
I do.
Let's do that.
And now it's time for Booze News.
All right, just some random stuff going on in the news right now. We won't even say what now is because you might be listening to this in the future. But out in Louisiana, residents called police to report a trespassing incident on their property. And when deputies arrived at the home, a woman was swimming nude in the resident's pond. And at first they refused to exit. And then they said, listen, I'm just trying to be a mermaid. And when she finally complied and got out, they tried to lead her indoors, but then she charged at the deputy, causing them to use their taser. She kicked and punched the deputy before being subdued and then taken to a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that's what's going on in Louisiana these days. Tech
awesome.
revolution on the tech side in Heber City, Utah. They've been trying out an AI program that writes up reports based on body camera footage, which was going great until one of the officers said that the AI had shape-shifted her into a frog. And that's how AI reported the body cam software footage. So all the reports had to be redone.
Hold on. Wait a second. So the officer on body cam said, literally said, AI shapeshifted her into a frog.
No, that was after the body cam software and the AI report writing software tried to process the footage. The AI report writing software picked up on the movie that was playing in the background, which happened to be The Princess and the Frog.
That would have been a great point to put in there on the originals. It sounded like you were goddamn more than finished.
Well, I may have sounded that way, but inside I was like, and here comes the punchline, baby.
Okay, that would have been a much better thing to know than
in the phrase "I set him up and you knock him down." There first has to come the "I set him up."
So exactly.
what I was working on.
Okay, well, yeah. So that would have been a great piece of knowledge to have because I was very confused at that by first. But yeah, if the audio is picking up what's playing in the background, yeah, you probably don't want to play "Fuck the Police" in the background while you're writing a report.
Yeah,
I
that's just good thinking.
That's just what I would have thought.
Yeah.
But who'd have thought Princess Bride could cause any trouble?
It wasn't Princess Bride. It was The Princess and the Frog. Is there a frog in Princess Bride?
Oh, that's a good. I honestly
There's
don't
an
know.
ROUS in The Princess Bride. Rodent of unusual size.
Wait, is that a thing?
Yeah. Have you never seen The Princess Bride?
I've never heard that.
You've never seen The Princess Bride?
No, apparently I have
Holy
not.
fuck, Todd. You can put that on your list of shit to assign to Cory if you'd like.
No, because he just said he's never seen it.
I have.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't.
No, I did.
You're the only one here.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm the only. Yeah,
All right,
I'm
you
the
can
only
take
one
that
that
one.
will.
I confused the reference as Bob read it. I heard the Princess Bride.
Princess and the Bride.
And the Frog.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, no, I've not seen it.
All right.
Which
Todd,
don't
you
tell
can take
Danielle
that one.
because I'm sure she's also gonna be upset about that one too because I think that's one of her like favorite movies.
Hey, so she's never said, "Hey, let's watch The Princess Bride," or has she? And you've been like, "Nah, not interested."
No, I don't turn down anything she wants to watch.
So she's never. And you've been together for 8 years.
You don't turn down anything?
Oh,
Any of her
11
suggestions?
11 years.
11 years now.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
No, I don't. No, because even the ones I do try to, I will self admit that some of the shows I end up getting a little sucked into that I probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
There's been some Bachelor episodes
Yeah.
that I'm like, I come in and I'm like, this is fucking so stupid.
Who's gonna give her the rose?
These
I can't wait
assholes.
to see.
I'm like, these assholes. And then I'm like, well, what? Wait, don't. She's like, well, we can change it. I'm like, well, not just yet.
Dude, you are the little kid in The Princess Bride.
Yes.
Maybe we should take this story and tell it another time. Well, no, you can go ahead if you want to keep talking about it.
So I'm like, well, now that I've watched 5 minutes of this stupid shit, I need to figure out what other stupid shit goes on.
Yeah.
Nice committed.
It happens. It does happen. I'm more than willing to admit it.
Dude,
I
I'm
love
just going
it.
to tell you right now, I'm not even going to bury the lead. At some point, I'm going to spill the fucking beans. I'm just telling you. I don't know when or where, and it's not going to be punitive. I just won't be able to help myself.
No, and I feel like she wouldn't be surprised by that I haven't seen it.
Oh, good. Then I won't feel bad.
Yeah, there's no reason to. Like I said, she'd be like, yeah, I could see why not.
Okay.
But then she
Perfect.
might be like, well, then that's something we need to watch.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or if it's
But
assigned
you're
to
going
me,
to be better
then
off for it, I'm going to say. Todd, would you agree?
I agree.
There you go.
We'll see.
All coming up. Sunshine and Rainbows for Cory Selesky.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, the NRA, the National Rifle Association, is suing the NRA Foundation, which is its own charitable arm, for trademark infringement and unfair competition. Doesn't make any sense to me, but that's the world we're living in now.
Listen, guys. As part of the Schnozzcast, I'm suing the Schnozzcast.
Right. I don't like the fact that you use the term Schnozzcast. Only the Schnozzcast can use the Schnozzcast.
Yes, sue them and put them out of business today.
I demand $1.2 million of all of our money.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one,
Plus
this,
$1 billion.
There's a bit of description here, but I think it's going to be worth it. This happened in Perth, Australia. A local got a tip from a friend who was diving in the Indian Ocean. And she said there's a safe on the seabed. And they went, holy shit. We need to get up to the site and try to get the safe. So they went down there, her and her daughter. They lifted the safe out of the ocean onto the back of their jet ski and then took it back to land.
So there was a legitimate safe.
Legitimate safe.
Okay.
Right?
Good start.
Yep.
These Herculean women lifted a safe from the bottom of the ocean.
These are Australian women, dude. They are badass bitches. They could do anything.
Todd, have you never watched women's beach volleyball?
Yeah.
Australians they're. Have you seen the quads on these chicks?
Gotcha.
And the glutes?
You had me at glutes.
You don't have Xena Warrior Princess without an Australian in the lead. I think I can leave it there and call it good.
True that.
But yes. I will question, on the back of a jet ski?
It's probably a double jet ski because it was her and her daughter.
Okay. Yeah. It had been a very sizable jet ski because that's
the new YZ880s. Those things are fucking huge. They're
missing the part in the
power
story
of a 25-foot boat.
The lady left her daughter out in the ocean and just took the safe in. Maybe I'm missing that part. I'm not really sure. We can't tell. But got it back to land. They posted a photo of it on Facebook trying to look for the owner. And at that point, then the lady who picked up the safe said, listen, I don't want to wait for that. We don't know if anybody's ever going to respond. We just need to break into it.
That's what you should have done. Why even contact anyone?
somebody probably said, the right thing to do would be do this first.
You went down and did all the work. Who the fuck cares who owns that safe?
I'm not sure what maritime law is if you find something like that.
You're supposed to report it. You're supposed to report it and wait for somebody to
yeah.
There's some sort of period where you wait for somebody to claim it. But they just posted it in a newspaper where nobody's going to see it anyway. But at least they have a chance.
Yes. The lady said, this is a quote, I was hoping there was like a big gold bar in there, I guess. What do you guys think was in there?
A turd.
Dirty socks.
You're very close.
Dirty underwear?
The only treasure was an expired and stinky package of beef jerky.
I can't.
That's perfect.
I can't laugh too hard because if my safe were to be thrown in the ocean right now, that's
what it would
just
be.
about what's in it. So.
At the end of the day, she said, "Yay, it's a very well-known reef in this bay, and someone put it there with the intention of it being found." And then she reported it to the police.
Because they were like, "Oh yeah, let's grab that safe for
Someone
evidence."
might want this beef jerky. That's the right thing to do, Corey. Am I right?
I guess more. Yeah,
After it just fell open on the back of our jet ski.
Exactly. And you opened it. Why, ma'am?
it was already open. That's how I found it.
Let me make this the last one.
Wait,
yeah, go ahead.
We
Don't move on yet?
No.
Okay.
So because one of the first thoughts that came to mind.
Yeah.
Okay, why was someone out in the middle of the ocean with a safe with beef jerky in it? And they're like, "Yep, time for this to go."
Oh, you're thinking it was purposeful.
So second thought being, what we need to start doing is buying safes.
And just putting
the most random shit. A 12-pack of Mountain
Dew. And then
what?
Rent a huge boat to drive it out 1,000 miles out in the ocean and drop it?
Dude, you know how many boats we could easily get in Tawas that if we as a matter of fact, sorry Todd, if we told guys this story and we said we had this podcast and like, hey, we just need you to take us out for the day to a bunch of different locations, around Lake Huron, because we want to drop these safes off. I guarantee you, one of those guys will be like, "Holy shit, yes. We're going right now."
Why don't we do that, but we'll put a bunch of Schnozzcast stickers into the safe.
Yes.
Oh,
And a dirty magazine.
And then months later, drop a tip to a local newspaper that there's a safe down there.
Even better.
Dude, this might be the most genius marketing ploy we've ever thought of.
Even better.
Yeah.
I'm okay. We got some work ahead of us.
We do.
Before we
I
go
like
to
that
Tawas
glint in
this
your
year.
eye, that mischievous glint in your eye. Shit's going down.
Todd.
Yes.
Now that you
Do not miss the production meeting on Wednesday because
now that everything's good with you, you're making the trip to Tawas this year, buddy.
Absolutely.
Because we're going out on a boat and we're dumping some.
We're doing some safe plants.
We're doing some safe
safes, baby.
Some safe
dirty
dropping.
magazines.
Oh, can we
stickers.
We got to put a copy of Cat and Mouse in there too.
Exactly. A special Funko. We won't tell them which one.
the 1979 X-rated porn classic, Cat and Mouse.
Cat, yeah, and
the Polish version.
Todd, I don't know if I want to give away all of my Funkos. We're gonna have to start buying those too. Okay,
we'll buy one as a prize, Corey.
All right,
Hand
fair
it
enough.
out by
Better yet, we'll put his phone number on a piece of paper and put it in there, and then when they call, they can win. Then they can get a Funko.
248.
That's exactly it.
772.
That poor
Tape
bastard.
to the helmet. Corey's real phone number.
All right, last one here, boys, that we can move on. So the Smithsonian Magazine reported that the British Museum has a job opening, dedicated treasure hunter. Would you be interested in this job?
Yes.
Okay. How much would you have to be paid to take this job? Your salary plus 10%?
It's $5 an hour.
So you're going to do this on top of
Dedicated
your
treasure hunter.
No, I'm
dedicated. Like you only work for that.
I know. To me, that would just be awesome to go out every day and treasure hunt.
So what happened was a couple years ago, they revealed to some news outlet that 1,500 of their Greek and Roman artifacts had been stolen or missing or had been damaged. So it's gems, it's glass, it's jewelry, and they're all, thousands and thousands of years old. And they want to get as many people working on this as they can to try to solve the mysteries. So that's what you would be.
So, so this is not just a normal treasure hunt, like going out to sites where people think treasure are. This is like more of like detective work because it was stolen, correct?
Or just it come up missing. So you'd have to be Sherlock Holmes and figure out if there was an inside job, fell off a truck.
That changes my salary a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we'll do it for free.
What were you thinking? Were you going to prospecting? You're going to go move to Alaska and dig for gold, Corey?
Yeah, I mean, Todd, you've watched the History Channel. There's still guys out there that have these different locations that they believe there's Nazi, gold and treasures hidden. Yeah. I thought it was going to be that, like, oh, here's like here's the grid we're giving you. Go search that grid. And that's what you do all day.
And you'd like to do that every day, all day?
Oh, dude, that would be amazing.
I'm just trying to picture Cory in the Indiana Jones fedora with a whip on his side.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I'd have a whip.
I'm just trying to pick. At the end of the day, what's interesting about that is you're signing up to dig day after day after day after day after year after year after year. And you can't freaking sleep in, and you got to freaking do all the work. You can't freaking slack for forever on the chance you might find a nugget of gold.
Not just a nugget of gold, Todd. I'm talking about
even the biggest nugget of gold in the history of the universe. But let's say you had to do the same thing every day for 27 years to get that. Would you do it?
I'd do it for 40 years. Todd,
you don't have 40 years.
No, think about what you just said.
Thanks,
so
Dick.
You don't have 40 years left.
How old you be? Hey, Todd, go ahead. Sorry.
Never mind. I think, like I said, if you knew that you had to wake up at the before the sun and chip rocks, but it was going to take you 27 years to find the biggest nugget of gold in the world, you do it?
No,
none of us would. That's why we kind of settle in where we are in life.
No. Well, okay, but hang on. So it's not necessarily chipping rocks. Like I'm talking like going out metal detecting, drilling. Like
that's the fun stuff, but you got to do the other stuff too, right?
Well, yeah, that's what makes every day different.
But you said, so you'd like to do that for the rest of your life to find that at the 27 years straight,
Todd,
18 hours a day.
Todd, let me tell you. Let me tell you this. One of my favorite shows ever is on the History Channel, and it's about the treasure that could possibly be buried in Nova Scotia. The show is Beyond Oak Island.
Okay.
And I will tell you what, so they're on season 13, 14 maybe. So they've been they have been doing this for 14 years and more.
Yep.
And every time I watch the show, I'm like, what I would not give to be there and be part of that.
What? No, all you have to do is just do it then. What stops you? Do you think that they didn't have a job? They didn't have to step away from, like, they took a big risk. They had to say, I'm quitting my job, I'm selling my shit, and I'm going to fucking chip rocks for fucking 14 years. And I might not find shit, but I'm going to chip rocks for 27 more until I find the biggest nugget of gold ever.
And
you're like proving my point. If you give your life to do it, just do it. They did.
Well, hang on. First and foremost, the Legine brothers that are the head of this exploration come from money. Their parents were oil barons, so they had the money to do this. But there have been plenty of people in the last 124 years that have looked for this treasure just like they have, without the money and without the technology.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had to quit their jobs. They didn't have any money. They had to take the biggest risk of their lives.
Right. But
every day.
So they also knew a site that was potentially fruitful. Now, okay, yeah, maybe tomorrow I start looking up sites in Michigan that could hold some sort of treasure. And yeah, I'll quit.
I think that's what's amazing about that. They did. They took the risk. They're betting everything on everything.
I just got to build up a little more capital, and then once we get taken over by YMH Studios, and we get our signing bonuses, then
there you go.
Danielle and I will move to the most treasured site you could ever think of in the United States, and we'll start looking.
I like it. I'll come and visit you.
No information is given on the qualification for this position, so there's no guarantee.
Yep.
That you'd be a dedicated treasure hunter.
Well, that sucks, but
I'm pulling for you, though.
I appreciate it.
I am too.
All right.
Chip them rocks, bitch.
That was going to be the last one, but I got to do this one, and it'll be really, really quick. So in Camden, New Jersey, there is a place where you can get cheesesteaks. It's pretty famous, called Donkey's Place. That's what they're known for, is their cheesesteaks. But they're
made out of donkey?
But more recently, the owner, Rob Lucas Jr., all he cares about is not cheesesteaks. He just wants his penis bone back.
His penis what?
His penis bone. He wants that penis bone back.
I feel like for some reason I've heard of this.
Have you? Apparently, it was it somehow Rob Lucas Jr., owner of Donkey's Place, acquired, was gifted, somehow ended up with a penis bone, and keeps it in the bar.
Oh, from a walrus. Yes. It's a walrus wiener.
Are you sure?
I am.
Okay. So it must be a fairly sizable, easy to identify penis bone.
I'm not going to implicate myself on the internet, Bob.
One of the customers wanted to examine it close up, so asked the bartender if he could handle it.
Handle the
Hold
penis bone?
Could I please hold that walrus
then you can guess
penis?
what happened. The bartender went in the back to get something.
And it disappeared.
Came back, dude's gone. With the penis bone. So, if you have any idea of the whereabouts of this whale penis bone and you live in Camden, New Jersey, please call the local authorities.
So,
Or DM us on Instagram at Schnozzcast.
So first and foremost, what is there a price on this penis bone that is listed?
This is a quote from Rob Lucas Jr., the owner.
Okay.
I don't want to press charges. I just want the thing back.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like there's
it's priceless, basically, to the owner.
to the owner, yeah. Yeah.
Second question.
I wonder what he did with that walrus wiener.
Well, that was,
Would you really want it back?
hang on. Todd, let's not get ahead of the questions here.
How does one, is that going to be your question? How does one sanitize a whale penis bone?
No. Second question. Whales are big
Walrus.
animals.
On the whole, I would say.
How big is a whale penis bone?
I feel like I already asked that question.
But it's a walrus.
Oh, was I saying whale?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Yes.
That's
it's a walrus?
sizably different
It's a
animal.
walrus.
It's like a Chinese
My
man
bad.
versus. Okay, I got
It's
you.
a walrus.
I-
So
So
the price for that penis bone from Rob Lucas Jr. should really
yeah,
come
it's
down.
gone down, and the size of it, you could pocket
I'm
that.
down.
or somehow or other conceal it, even if you didn't have any pockets.
Or
Yeah. So, which brings me to my question then. If the guy walks back in there and says, sorry, dude, I got called away and I forgot about it. I had a medical emergency. My sacroiliac. And here's your whale penis bone back. Would you want it back?
wait, is it whale or walrus?
Sorry. Am I saying whale again?
Yes.
You did. I'd want my walrus penis back.
Your walrus penis bone back, yeah. I'm not
I
sure
want it back,
whether I'm
Bob.
going to cut all that out so that every time where I said whale, or I'm just going to leave it in.
You
Not
should
sure.
leave
You
it.
have to.
I don't have to.
It's part of the
It's my
story now.
podcast. I can do whatever I want.
All right, Tom, Bert,
If
please
you-
call us. Corey,
Exactly.
248-772.
If you want to see
Go-
what if
take
you want to
over
listen
control.
to what I hilariously mistook for a walrus penis bone, watch us on YouTube because it'll be there.
Because here I am thinking like, oh, dude, a whale's a huge fucking thing.
Yeah.
A whale penis bone, like you can't, who didn't
Corey.
miss him carrying that out?
Not for nothing. A walrus isn't a small being either.
No,
Would you be shocked to learn that they
like I
were
said,
exactly the same size?
I'm very sure walruses have tiny penises. That's just,
They're all show and
just-
no go.
That's just
yeah,
science.
they're growers, not showers. Whales are showers and growers.
Yeah,
That's why they call them sperm whales, baby.
Exactly.
many a David Attenborough film I've seen where they wanted to tell about the migratory patterns of whales, and that's the first thing you see is that giant cock.
Just dangling.
Yeah.
Whales or walruses?
Did I say whales again?
Yeah,
you
you
did.
did.
This time we were actually talking about the size.
We were talking about whales, yes.
Yeah.
So in your defense on that last one, maybe, but
That's not
Did I ask
defensible.
the
Okay.
question?
yes, sir. I thought you wanted to ask a question.
Oh, no.
No, that was the question.
That was the question.
Did he mean whale or walrus?
So yeah, so no one's returned it yet?
Nope. It's a mystery.
We need to find this motherfucker.
I know.
So on our way to drop off safes around the world, we'll stop in Camden.
Yes, and then we'll put the walrus.
And that
No, you got me doing it. You'll put the walrus.
Yeah, you've
and finding the walrus penis bone will be the greatest resume item on your application to be a treasure hunter for the British Museum.
Yes.
agreed. Agreed.
Fuck, dude, I'd hire you in a second.
I
you found a walrus penis bone in Canada, New Jersey?
Stolen from a bar in Canada, New Jersey 20 years ago?
At the bottom of Lake
When
Michigan.
can you start?
Right now. Right now.
This is not booze news, but I thought it was pretty cool. Did you know that only 6% of firefighters in New Zealand are women?
They're not gay?
Are women.
Oh.
Only 6%.
Are not?
Are women. 6% of New Zealand's.
So 94%? Yeah, I could see that. Patriarchal society.
I feel like it's probably 2% here in the U.S.
Is it really? That can't be true.
Oh, we can find
Look
out.
it up. While you're doing that, if this number puzzles you or disturbs you and you want to make amends for it, or perhaps you're always been, partial to New Zealand women, not Australia, totally different country.
Exactly.
If you want to help, you can help them because that 6%, those women firefighters in New Zealand, made a women's calendar. All about in the same way that dudes do. And they
I've
raised
seen this.
$100,000 for breast cancer research. And you can buy one. You have to go to, where do you go? New Zealand, nzfirefighters.com.
Okay.
It is the Wahine Toa. I won't even try to spell that or pronounce it correctly. Firefighter calendar. It sold out its initial print in 26 hours.
There you go.
An additional fundraising gave them another $170,000.
I've seen a couple of things on Instagram of some of these ladies that do calendars. And
if your fetish is firefighter women,
I will tell you what.
It is worth the donation, my friend.
I've almost clicked that buy button.
Yep.
So women make up about 9% of the total U.S. firefighting force.
That's still pretty fucking small.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the lowest, it was 5%. At the highest, it's been 11%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, that calendar, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Not bad. Not bad. They are in some good shape. I will tell you that much.
If only they did a male podcaster calendar.
Exactly. We should have them on the show.
We could have them on the show.
We could also make our own male podcast calendar, put that in the safe.
With the walrus penis bone.
With the walrus penis bone.
Goes right down the lake.
Oh my God, I've been looking at that for that forever. What are the odds? Was it a safe off the coast of New Jersey? Is there a New Jersey coast?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're right on
Jersey
the coast.
Shore.
Jersey Shore. All right, there you go.
What are the chances of potentially getting a 3D printer and 3D printing some
Griffin's got one?
Walrus. Does he really?
A 3D printer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on my birthday.
No, we have not.
It's actually on my birthday wish list.
We didn't because I changed his name to protect the innocent in the story that I was telling.
Oh,
well,
that makes sense then.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
But then, Todd, if you could potentially have one for your birthday, we figure out how to print walrus penis bones.
Yes.
And then we can.
I bet that's super.
And put stickers on them. We put Schnozzcast stickers on them.
No, we start like adding a little cement here and there and make it look like an actual walrus.
Wow.
Walrus penis bone.
Walrus.
And we could take it back to New Jersey and give it back to that guy and be like, "Here you go, buddy," and reap all the reward.
All of it.
You don't think you'll have any idea that it's a 3D printed cement covered walrus penis bone?
Whaleysaurus.
Whaleysaurus.
Here's our Whaleysaurus penis. Oh shit! I blew it.
Let me come back in and start again.
He already knows.
Let me get in line and start again. In the line of people returning your walrus penis bone.
Guys, he's on us.
I almost said whalers as well.
He's on us. We got to go.
It'd be awesome if every time you went to open that bar, there's a line of people going like, dude, how long do I have to hold this walrus penis bone? I am ready to give it back.
Oh, my God.
I've been in line for 2 days.
50 people a day coming in trying to return it.
Sons of bitches. Oh, also, I wanted to follow up on the story from one of the last episodes we did, where you were looking for Billy Joel on vinyl.
Yeah.
The live in London?
No, live from Yankee Stadium.
Yankee Stadium. If you didn't know about this, there is a I was crowing on that episode about a Tragically Hip documentary that's on Prime Video. And in response to the story, I'll crow about, I may have mentioned it before, but there is on HBO Max, there's a 2-part, I think 5-hour total documentary about Billy Joel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's really, really fascinating. There were tons of shit on there that I had no idea. And he's a good storyteller because he's got that New York accent and quick way of speaking. He has a good way with story. So definitely check it out.
Okay, yeah. I don't know how I've not come across that yet.
Do you have HBO Max?
Yeah, Danielle's brother, Georgie, does.
Okay.
That we use. Hey, just being honest.
HBO Max, if you're listening.
You're like implicating yourself again and again and again.
The last
Just
family
being
dinner
honest.
we had a couple weeks ago, or a week ago.
Who needs HBO Max?
We,
And also pass the stuffing.
It was myself, Danielle, her brother's fiance, and her mom, and yeah, we all went around the table and basically broke down like, oh, so who's still paying for this service and who's using it? Who's paying for this service and is anyone still using that one? Because if not, we can get rid of it. So
You're going to get convicted of racketeering, Cory.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fine.
Yeah, that would be weird if what made it illegal was the size of the group that you convened to have this discussion.
We had a family of 45 discussing what streaming services we all share.
That's like a gangland boss meeting.
It was kind of like almost like a mob meeting.
The
when we were
5
sitting there.
families getting together. How many? Who's paying for Netflix here?
That's basically what we did.
Driving the bottom line. I want to pay an average of $7 a month, and I want to have everything.
So it was funny too because her brother Georgie was like, because he's the only one that pays for HBO Max, and he was like, "Oh, I'm getting rid of it." I was like, "Oh, hang on, buddy, hang on."
hasty.
I'm like, before we do that, what streaming services of ours do you use? He's like, "Well, Paramount and Hulu." I'm like, "So you're not getting rid of HBO Max because I still use that shit." He's like, "All right, fine."
Oh, hey, speaking of Hulu, has the new season of Shoresy come to Hulu yet?
Not yet. I do not think.
All right.
But when it does,
Hook a brother up.
of course.
Indeed.
You the man.
Look at that. Look at that. Just breaking the law.
Yeah.
There's
There's only 3 of us, so it can't possibly be racketeering.
It's not racketeering. It's just, the FCC will not like this, but
No.
The AI is going to catch this, guys, and we're going to be freaking hunted down.
Quick, Cory, put on Princess and the Frog in the background. We'll be fine.
so we can,
We'll be fine. All right. Can we end off with a little existential question?
Ooh, existential question of the week. Existential. Oh yeah.
I'd like it known too. I think I've said this before, but that's not me in the picture.
that's the AI version of you.
It's the AI version of you, exactly.
This is an old. This might predate AI. That artwork.
No, that's new. I made that last year, I think.
No, you didn't. Last year?
Yeah.
Oh, what was the one we were using before that?
One that someone who's no longer on the show made.
He who shall not be named.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, if you
Danny
want to see
DeVito.
I can put it up.
We don't want to talk about Danny DeVito. Do we? Yeah.
Pick.
Oh, that was pick of the week.
Do we have it?
Oh, yep, here. Because it was not existential question of the week at that time.
Right. Yep. There was a
Yep.
revolt, and the people took it back. And now it's just existential question.
That was the
Exactly.
that was the old artwork. So yeah, that was about a year ago. I made that.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. First question, boys. What do you wish you didn't care about? What do you care about where you're like, man, I wish this wasn't something that that I could give less than a shit about. I wish I could just forget about it.
Oh, that. So does it have to be like one specific thing?
No rules.
Okay.
It's the Wild West, Cory.
So then for me, I guess it would be like the ADHD I have when it comes to like things being level or things being a certain way. Like
You wish you could just throw things on the floor and just walk away and not worry about it.
In a bad way, I guess.
If it's
yes.
level, not level, who cares? I just need to get it.
Like, yeah, let me hang this up, and okay, there, it looks okay.
Yeah.
Like when I hang.
Do you personally know anybody like that?
You really want me to answer that?
Don't say me. Please don't say me.
I was going to say, I'm sitting across the table.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That I don't give a shit about any work I do?
No.
Okay.
That's not the way it was put.
Yeah.
How was it put?
Like when we break all the podcast stuff down.
Yeah.
I have a very specific way of doing it and putting things together.
Yeah.
And like when we're like, especially doing remote podcasts, you're just like, okay, here we go. Take all this down and throw it in a bag.
No, that's not true.
It's very true.
That is not true. I have a bag with very specific pockets where things go. I don't have as many pockets or as many different classifications of where shit goes, but my podcast bag has 3 pockets, and there's shit that goes in the big pocket, the middle pocket, and the little pocket.
However you feel about it.
But
You're comparing OCDs. You're both
Yeah.
comparing your OCDs.
So like, or even in the, like when I'm in the garage and I put something up, like I bought a
for comparing garages, I lose. That's definitely.
No, I'm not trying to compare it to you. This one to you. This is my own personal thing.
Yeah.
Like if I hang something, I just got a new Ryobi holder.
Yeah.
That can hold some stuff, and when it was underneath another cabinet, and when I finally put it up, I looked and I'm like, it's literally like a half an inch.
Did you go get a level?
Yeah.
And
it was a half an inch down.
Okay.
So I took it all back out and replaced it again.
I think I would do that. I think it would bother me if it was visibly like you didn't even need a level to tell like this is off a little bit. But I don't trust myself enough to where I would have used a level when I was hanging it anyway. Like I wouldn't have hung it without one.
Yeah, which I could have done.
And you eyeballed it.
Yes, I did. But
Right.
but I mean, for most people, it would have been such a minute difference.
Yeah.
Because even when I was trying to re-drill, it was going into the same hole. That's like how close to I was trying to move the one side up a little bit.
I understand.
So like, yeah, to me, like I wish I did not have that care.
I think the difference between, and again, this isn't a competition between you and me, but since you brought me up in your answer, I think the difference between you and me is that you care about where things, like everything in its right place so much that if we're in a hurry, you're not going to sacrifice the process to make the deadline. I think that's the difference.
Hey,
If making the deadline means you have to put stuff away, not where it goes, that's where you draw the line, I think.
I'm still.
Do you know what I mean?
You're talking about putting stuff away. I'm talking about like bringing stuff out and setting up. Is why I like to have stuff.
Well, yeah,
where it should
but
be.
even like the order that you bring it out, where it goes, while it's waiting to be integrated, I think those are things that whether we're on time or not, I don't think you're going to sacrifice that way of doing it.
Well, no, because
Like you're never going to take your bag and dump it on the table.
No, God, no.
Even though that might be provably faster.
It could be.
You're not going to do that.
No, I'm not going to.
That's my point.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I would dump the shit on the table if I'm like, dude, we got 5 minutes.
No, I want to be done correctly.
Yeah, well, not that it wouldn't be done correctly, but I don't think that's how. I don't think that's how you work. I don't think you work. You like it at all. It's not your favorite thing to have to root through a pile to find the thing you want. You would rather be like, I'm going to get it because that's where I know where it is.
Yeah, the original point I might agree with a little bit, but that.
Well, that's the byproduct of the original point. You dump your bag on the table. Now you need to make sure that you have to look for everything that you need rather than one at a time, taking out of whichever pocket of the 9 pockets you have in your bag and getting that one thing because you know where it is.
Because, well, okay, then, yeah, okay, I'll agree. Then,
yeah,
because
this is not a knock on your character either.
No, I
this
know.
Is just who you are.
Because then dumping that out on the table means it might sit there the entire show.
Well, whatever you didn't use, and you don't have time to put it back.
Yeah,
that would bother you.
I need time to put it back because
there's no starting without putting it back.
If we're not using it, it doesn't need to be out on the table.
Yeah, but we're late, and you're like, I don't care. That's my point. That is my point.
Okay, all right, then yes, then I agree with you.
Do you like that, Todd? That was a good save, right?
Perfect.
Excellent. How about you, sir? What do you wish you didn't care about?
Do you want the truth?
Nope. We want
Lie
a
to me, Todd.
made up, completely untrue story.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't care about stolen walrus penises.
Are you focused on that right now, Todd?
Todd, can't let it go.
I can't.
I can see him on camera. If you look over there, he's feverishly typing, trying to figure out where this walrus penis went.
I can't get it out of my mind.
Here's the test. Here's the test. Todd, what is the name of the bar, and what city is it in? City
Donkeys in Camden, New Jersey.
What's the name of the bar?
Donkeys.
Should I give it to him? It's Donkey's Place. You probably find it with a Google search. I'll give that to you. Okay.
Donkey. I'm surprised he remembered Donkey.
That's fair. So he'd be able to get there. What's the name of the owner of the bar who just wants his walrus penis bone back?
His what? What was it? No,
walrus penis bone. What's the owner's name?
I can't remember that.
Dude, how are you gonna get this done if you don't even know the name of the guy who wants it back?
I'm doing this right now. As soon as we get done, but it's on my mind. As soon as we're done with this podcast, I'll be searching for this penis. I'm on it.
So hang on, Todd. So you poo-pooed me on the treasure hunting idea, but you're literally getting right into it.
He's 180. Yeah. He's like, yeah, with Cory out of the way. Now's my hour.
Exactly.
Fuck my career. Everything else that's going on in life.
Yeah.
I'm going to chase.
Mary, we're moving to New Jersey.
I'm chasing this bone.
Casing the bone.
Todd.
Possible episode title.
Todd, I'm right there with you, buddy. I'll fly out tomorrow.
I can't get it out of my mind.
We can start hunting this thing
Why would anybody steal
it? And Todd, in your defense, too, who cares about the owner of it? His name is not pertinent.
Oh, my goodness. Why would you steal it? Why
would you return it? Who are you going to give back to? The bartender?
The bartender will give you his name.
But you're going to give it back to that guy.
Yeah. Todd,
why wouldn't you want to know his name?
He already knew the place. He'll figure out his name later. That's not... What's important is finding the walrus penis.
As soon as
that's what's important.
We sign off for this show, I'm going to be on a mission to find myself this walrus penis.
Todd, I'm downloading Slack tonight, and we're going to talk about this walrus penis.
Yeah. I'm going to get myself an Alta Vista account, and I'll be right there with you guys. I'm going to resurrect my MySpace page.
I will figure out a way to get Windows 90
with a walrus penis
Windows
bone.
95.
MySpace.
Well, I'm going to go back to Windows 3.11 for work groups.
I'll send you some MapQuest pages, Cory, so you can drive out here.
No, we're only using AAA triptychs to go on this trip.
I will go to the local library and print them out.
Yeah.
Just so I have them in my car while I'm driving out to Jersey, and I can flip through every page of every state that I'm going through.
Yeah, and we'll be sure to pick up one of the big trunk atlases while you're at the library. I think they're free.
Todd, everything at the library is free if you just take it.
There's a wanted list in libraries. Cory's on that list. Do not admit this man.
Did you know if you walk out with their computers, they don't do anything?
Wow. All right. This may be an unpopular answer, but I wish I didn't care about opening doors for people.
Oh, wow.
Do you know how much
you selfish son of a bitch?
How much of my life I've spent opening doors for people, and the percentage of thank you I get.
Okay, so that's what I was going to say.
Shockingly low.
So first of all,
I thank you every time.
No, you don't.
And not for nothing. And not for nothing. And not for nothing, Bob. If you're doing it out of the generosity of your own heart, then why do you expect to thank you anyway, you arrogant
I don't
bitch?
Expect one. But I noted that I didn't
Clearly
get
you do. Clearly you do.
I'm judging you for not giving me one. I'll tell you that much. I didn't expect one, but I goddamn sure noticed that you didn't bother giving me one. I
didn't expect one. I just expected one.
I'll go to dictionary.com and define for you the definition of expect and the definition of to disappoint. They're different.
That's not what he said, but okay.
I'm just disappointed that there was no thank you. I didn't expect one.
Just disappointed. Okay.
Disappointed I didn't get one.
But why are you disappointed? Because you expected one.
Touche.
Do people expect me to open the door?
Yes.
Why?
We live in Michigan, man. That's the thing.
Because we're
Michiganders
freaking
do.
civilized beings. We can be kind for no good reason.
It is. Go anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
No one opens doors for you.
I'd like to be there. That's where I'd like to be.
Oh, wow.
So, but
where do I go where no one has to open the door for?
But you said
else?
the amount of time it would have taken off your basically that you've spent opening doors for people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like 23 right now.
I would be 23.
Yeah. So that sucks. But stop opening doors, I guess.
I'll live long. Is that the?
I think so.
That's the
it
lesson here?
seems like it's really stressing you out.
I see.
I mean, I'd feel a lot less stressed if I didn't have to do it.
So, but I
you don't
I
have
agree.
to actually.
But people
Yes,
expect me to, as Cory already said, and so I'm disappointing people.
This is a whirlwind that we're never going to get out of. But I will say, yeah, when I hold the door open for someone and they do not say thank you,
yeah,
I'm like, and there's been a couple people I've been like, oh, you're welcome. One lady, most people just keep on walking.
They don't stopped. The one lady.
This one lady stopped and turned around and she goes, I didn't say you're welcome. And I was like, you realize, ma'am, the time that you just spent now.
Oh, you mean I didn't say thank you?
That she didn't say thank you. Yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, you realize the time you spent now stopping and turning around, had you just walked through and said thank you, you would have lost no time. But now you're taking the time to turn around and talk to me since I said you're welcome.
You actually stopped and educated her, Cory? You said those words?
Technically, she stopped because I said thank you, or I said you're welcome.
Yeah.
And she turned around and she goes, I didn't say thank you. And I'm like, well, this makes no sense whatsoever. Because again, while you were walking through, if you would have just said thank you, I would have said you're welcome. And you would have kept walking. No time would have been lost.
You said those exact words to an old lady.
Yes. As a matter of fact, if you're
a baller.
If you'd like to, Danielle was there. I can bring it down. She will confirm the story.
Yeah.
And I was so
witness.
I was so taken aback by the fact that she took the time to turn around to say, I did not say thank you.
While she was saying that, you should have handed her the door and been like, hold that, and then went inside the store.
She was already through the doors. I mean,
but she came back out to you. You were outside.
No. She, like I said, she just stopped and turned around.
Oh, she blocked everybody else coming in.
We were walking into the store.
Yeah.
I opened the door. She was also walking in.
Yeah. So she went in before you.
Yes. In the vestibule, when I said, you're welcome.
Yeah.
In the middle of the vestibule, she stopped and turned around. She goes, I did not say, I'm sorry. When I said, you're welcome, she did not say, she goes, I did not say thank you.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, oh my God. I'm like, what is going on right now?
You said those words to her?
Yes.
No. Did you follow her around to the store?
No, I didn't need the police call on me that day. She was already clearly upset enough that I even said that to her.
Just so, like, when she left the store, you could deliberately not hold the door for her to leave.
I did think about just waiting at the door while Danielle shopped.
Yeah, that would
just so when she came out, I could open the door for her again.
No, you would have held the door for 100 people,
and then
waiting for her.
Yeah. That would have been good too. But yeah, I was honestly thinking about just like I'm just gonna wait outside until I see her coming out. I'm gonna open both doors for her and see what she says. Or
lock the door and then stood on the outside. Oh, you want to get out? Oh,
gotta go around.
Maybe what if maybe every time she says thank you, it hurts?
Well, but she said thank you in the explanation to Cory.
Then she should, she should have stopped and turned around.
So she suffered to tell you.
After she already walked through the goddamn door.
Yeah. Yeah. All she had to do was remove the words "and I didn't say," and it would have been faster.
Yeah. And she probably wouldn't have hurt as much.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the thing I wish I didn't care about is opening doors for people, and I feel like I've got a friend in Cory.
Oh yeah.
I think you do.
Trust me. There's been people with kids.
Goofballs, but I think you do. I think
that's for sure.
That I wanted to knock the stroller over just because they walked through and.
Let's do one more, and then we'll call it an episode. So last question for the night: what life experience did you build up in your head, but were disappointed by? Let's see if you fuckers can find a way to make this one funny. I'll start. What life experience did I build up in my head, but were disappointed by? home ownership. I was super excited to move out, get my own place, stop paying, rent that bears no fruit. And man, it has definitely disappointed me. Just the amount of work, the amount of stress, the amount of, it doesn't compare to having, let's say, paid for an apartment, rented an apartment for the last 30 years. However, what a pain in the ass.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be sunshine and roses.
If not that, so what are the extremes? Like you said, not apartment but it's still better than an apartment. It's better than homelessness.
Well, yeah. I guess I could be. I'm glad I have a home. That's always great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but how I imagined in my head before I did it, reality was a disappointment compared to that.
I think that I was going to say then maybe mine is life, right? Everything is harder than it.
All I heard from the bathroom is wow. Yeah, maybe that's a very broad, but possibly super correct answer. Life in general.
Exactly.
I don't know. There's been some. I don't know that I would say the same thing personally. I feel like if I had to make a list, if you had to make like a 2 sides of the page list, I think the amount of beautiful things that have happened
there you go
in my life would balance that out.
Yep.
But again, that's not the question. So your answer is valid. So Todd disappointed by life. Bob disappointed by home ownership. How in the fuck is Cory going to follow this up to bring us home and end the show? What are your guesses, Todd? And this doesn't disqualify you, Cory. I know you can hear me. We're just going to see.
Restate the question one more time.
Question was, what life experience did you build up in your head but were disappointed by? I don't think it's going to be marriage.
No.
I don't think it's going to be. It's a life experience. So
I don't think it'll be camping. I know it won't be that.
I don't think it's going to be a career because he seems like he's pretty happy.
It's got to be sex. Got to be sex.
I don't know if it has to be sex.
I guess not.
Oh, hey, Cory.
Oh, hello.
So we're looking for you to come strong and bring the show home.
So yes, as you mentioned, I could still hear you guys in my headphones when I was in the bathroom.
That's the beautiful part about
it. Todd, do you have one final guess?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna have to go with driving.
Oh. Before you got your license, you mean you had an idea?
Yeah,
reality did not match up.
You can go anywhere. You can drive wherever you want. The world's your oyster.
Hold on, you mean like I can drive to a continent and you forgot about the boat in between?
No, not that far.
That disappointed you?
Anywhere within the 50 states.
Okay.
You just pick up and go. And what it basically turned into was then I was tasked with driving my sister's places, driving
responsibility.
Some of my dad's colleagues' kids to school. And then even nowadays,
but hold on, but that part of your life you're describing, that wasn't your car you were driving.
No, it was not my car.
So was your expectation that you should be able to just take your parents' car and drive it across the country whenever you wanted?
Mm-hmm. No.
Or are we talking more present day?
So that back then it would have been more localized. I can just, if
I want to go
here, I want to go there.
I want to go to Canton, but I can't because I have to take little Stevie to school.
That, and if I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to Canton, my parents are like, nah, no, you're not. And I'm like, well, shit, this is not part of driving. Driving meant I could just get in the car whenever I wanted and just take off.
Yeah, not the car, their car.
Yeah. But even today.
Thank you for that clarification, Dr. Bob.
Now, even today that I do have my own car.
Yeah. Now what's the problem?
Now we go out somewhere, I drive. We got to go get someone, I drive.
She's your wife. Tell her what to do, bitch. You ride in the back seat. You're the man.
Please tell me I was the bitch in that one.
I don't think so. I could go back and play it back. I wish I had a 30-second rewind on this mixer.
Yeah, well, we're going to forget about that for right now, Todd.
I didn't mean it like that. You know what I meant. But
I don't think I do, except for the fact.
It was a term of endearment.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, we drive down to Siesta Key. And like, and Danielle, she's like, if you need me to drive, I'll drive. But in the back of my head.
So put her in the seat.
Dude,
she told you. She let you off the hook. And now you're bitching about it.
What's the problem, though? You thought you'd be able to go anywhere, and now in present day you could still go anywhere, but it's the little ticky-tack journeys that you have to take for life. You want to drive anymore? You'd rather she drove?
No, because I don't want her to drive or have that on, to be the way I'm feeling, that she's going to be forced to drive. If that makes any sense.
No.
Okay. Well, so like growing up,
yeah,
my dad always drove.
Mine too.
Everywhere we went, no matter how long
my mom was not allowed to drive unless my dad was not in the car. It wasn't ever going to be in the car.
Exactly. Yeah. So my dad was the same way.
Yeah.
No matter how long of a trip we took, he would just bang it out and be like, "Hey, I got to get through this."
Yep. Yes, it is a 26-hour drive, but I will do all of it.
He's going to do it. And so I've basically taken up that same mindset just from seeing how my dad did. And don't get me wrong, it was great for my mom because she didn't have to do any of that stuff. So
right.
I feel the same way now. But so when we were driving down to Siesta Key, I'm like, oh my God. Like, holy shit, this is so much driving.
Okay, so you were driving somewhere you wanted to go, but the disappointment is the fact that the act of driving isn't as fun
as you thought it would have been. Like back when
like
you were
if
a kid.
the trip was shorter, or
no, just even a long road trip. Like you thought, like, oh, we're gonna be blaring out to music in the car and having a good time, and doing this and that. And,
I'm trying to get down to the nitty gritty of what the disappointing is. The disappointing part for you the fact that you're not in the passenger seat, or that
it's just so tiring, and it's not always all that fun all the time.
Yeah, and you thought it was like nonstop, wall to wall fun.
Yeah, that's what you saw in the movies.
Which movie did you see that was wall to wall fun? Cross country trip.
National Lampoon's.
National Lampoon's Vacation was wall to wall chaos and tragedy.
And it was an adventure though.
No, they were ready to kill some stranger.
That's
a park employee. At the end of that movie.
I wish it would have been like that rather than just on a highway. Oh, here we go for the next 128 miles. Just nothing but highway and nothing next to us.
But remember back to when you didn't have a car or when you were driving your parents' car and you couldn't even have driven 128 miles at all. I think what happened was...
It was also shitty back then.
I think
what
what
happened
was
driving other people around.
Before you started driving, you somehow got... I don't know what movie it was. You got the impression that... a cross-country drive was like a 4 or 5 hour drive, and it was super easy and very enjoyable.
Very, very.
And then you did it,
nothing
and you're
ever
like,
went
this
wrong.
Sucks.
Nothing ever went wrong. Nobody was ever touching anybody.
What? Wait, what? Touching?
Todd's really trying to get on the list.
Yeah, this took a weird turn.
Yeah. So I will say there was one trip I took, and maybe this is where some of this idea or trauma comes from.
Trauma.
We drove down to not Siesta Key, but actual Key West.
You and Danielle, you driving?
No. Oh. This was high school.
Your dad driving?
I went with a buddy of mine. His
Did
dad. No.
How many more guesses does Bob get?
He's gonna keep going. Apparently.
I'm trying to unpack this bit by bit. Just go with it.
My buddy Sean, his dad had a condo down in Key West. He asked me to go with him the 1 year. He had this brand new F-150 with a cap on the back, and he put a bed in there, blankets. There was a TV that was powered through the cab, through the back window.
Did he have spinners?
You know what? He might not have. And And that was probably something I would have today asked. But as at the age I was at, I'm like, man, fuck it. We can go in the back of this truck and drive down to Key West. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had all everything we needed in the back of this cab. So we could sit there, watch TV, watch movies, go to sleep if we wanted to. And I feel like Sean's dad, Mr. Kernan, by the way, the owner
owns Kernan Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Or did?
Yeah.
All right.
He was the one driving, and I feel like as he was driving down there, he was probably these motherfuckers are sitting in the back just having a good time. Like, I'm sure he felt it kind of the same way. Like, I have to drive my son and his friend down to Key West, which is a very, very, very fucking long drive, by the way.
Yeah.
But that was his responsibility as a driver.
Yeah.
He called you names on his ride back home by himself.
I know he did. Trust me. I know he was cursing me and his son out left and right. I'm sure the entire trip. But so that's not fun driving.
So even though it wasn't you driving, you detected like, oh, this is what it's like to be the driver. I can hear it. I can feel it from him, and that's not what
it was sensed
about.
When we stopped and get gas. Yeah, he was not a happy man.
Oh, I can't say that I've ever done that. I did. Well, the only thing I think I did a 7-hour drive to Indianapolis with Jack and his band in my Jeep and all their equipment.
Bob,
that was yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just be sure. I can't do it on this show. I'll tell you about my drive from Michigan to Florida.
Okay.
With Mary.
All right.
So that was your longest drive?
Longest drive like that.
Okay. Because I was going to say, like driving out to the March Madness trips, there's been a couple of those that have been.
Yeah, but I was never well, that's not true. But that's the thing. I was driving myself, or I was in somebody else's car with them driving. So I didn't have, either way, but it's a vacation. It's a vacation that I don't often get to take. It's like once a year with friends, no kids, and just all guys, like a guy's trip. So even if like Nick and Krabby were going, and they're like, "Yeah, you could ride with us." There's been years where I'm like, I really feel like I want to drive. I just want that. Like following you guys will be a breeze. I don't even need to know where I'm going. I need to follow you, and I'll listen to, hours and hours of music and podcasts and entertain myself. Get on the phone if I need to. I found it relaxing.
It's your me time. Yeah, it's your me time. I like it.
So
I'm the same way. I like it.
I totally get why you felt like you had built up a certain idea of cross-country travel
and like
when you were a kid.
And because, the way you just put it too, like, yeah, I don't mind that every now and again. And there were certain parts of, driving down to Siesta Key that I had that exact feeling. But, like, yeah, as a kid, I'm like, oh, it's always going to be sunshine and roses. Like, oh, and you're never going to pop a tire. Or you're never going to have something go wrong with you on the road. Well,
let's address the gorilla in the room. And this is not a knock on it, but I think as a guy in a committed relationship, going with your significant other, you don't get to do everything that you want on that trip. You're part of a couple, and there's going to be times when you don't want to talk and she wants to talk. There's going to be times where you want to say something, but she's watching a TV show while you're driving. There's none of that when you go by yourself or you go with buddies. You kind of like, nobody cares. You could go for 45 miles without saying a word to your buddy.
Yeah, that is a difference. Yeah, it's a huge difference.
That doesn't happen to a lot of, husband and wife couples on a long drive. I think if it does, then that says a little bit more about the state of your relationship that you're not talking for 45 minutes.
Yeah, and you know what? I loved driving down there with Danielle, but I think it would have been. I would like to do it myself one time just to see the difference.
You know what the difference is. Unless you and Danielle drove down in silence, you know what the difference is.
No, and again, it was not horrible. Like we did have a great time.
He's undigging the hole.
I'm gonna go on a limb and
Get the
make
fuck
a
outta here,
suggestion. I mean, next time you do something like that, just try it. Just say, hey, this is just gonna be an experiment. The guys told me I should do this as an experiment. Let's have no talking hour. We're 1 hour where we're driving and no one says a fucking word.
I thought you were like, the guy said you should drive down to Siesta Key on your own.
No.
Your own.
She'd be like, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Yes, and here's a plane ticket for you.
No,
I love it.
no, just
bye.
I'm going down there.
That might
driving
be
down
more
by
in
myself,
line of what you thought cross-country travel was like when you were young.
and I'm staying down there for a week on my own.
Yep, I'll see you in a week.
And well, I'll see you in a week and a half with driving.
Well, sure.
That's
Why
what I thought you
drive
were going to
then?
say.
Just take a flight.
No.
Put on your headset.
No, just
Rent a car when you get there.
Just for the next 60 minutes, we don't talk.
I like it. I like it.
I'll try.
Can you record it?
Can I record 60 minutes of silence?
No. When I'm asking Cory when he does it to record.
Oh yeah, I had the GoPro up on the visor.
There you go.
Who would watch that video?
Do you guys?
I would.
I think it'd be very enthralling. I mean, I can time lapse it.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah, just note. Okay, so yeah, I thought you were going a way different way with that, but which I was gonna be on board with. Like, yeah, Danielle, sorry, you guys told me I got to drive down to Siesta Key just to see.
She's well versed in. As soon as she hears the words "the guys told me," like whatever you're going to say isn't going to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're probably right, but
that's exactly right.
yeah. It's worth a shot.
Everything's worth a shot, Cory. You just got to be prepared for when you miss your shot.
Get shut down.
No shots taken, no shots made, though.
That's right.
I tried that. I tried that with the garage.
With what about the garage?
So, because right now I have a bunch of stuff, woodworking stuff, and all this that I have laid out in the garage that I need to pick up and clean and get it put away so she can park in the garage when it snows or anything like that.
Sure.
And I have not gotten that done yet.
And we're squarely like dead nuts middle in the winter season.
Yeah. But we happened to go to my cousin's house for Christmas Eve, and her husband has like the garage, like you cannot pull into it. Their cars definitely stay outside. He's got it set up as his own workshop. He built these huge shelves for himself. You can barely fit.
He's not fighting a battle with his wife over use of the garage, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay. You, on the other hand.
And so Danielle was out there, and I was like, oh, look at this. I'm like, no one parks in here.
Oh, you were both in your cousin's garage?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
And she's like,
how'd that go?
Yeah, not good.
Yeah.
Not good at all.
Yeah.
Like, you can go fuck yourself.
You got to make it her idea, Cory.
Todd, please enlighten me on how I made her idea that I build a bunch of wooden shelves in the garage to the point where she can't park in there.
Todd, you be Todd, you be Cory, and I'll be Danielle.
Okay.
Man, hey, your cousin. Sorry, what? I was in the middle of saying something. Jesus.
I think I was going to hear sexy in there somewhere.
Anyway, look at what your cousin's done with this garage.
Hey, yeah, that's really nice. Wouldn't it be great if we did something different with our garage?
Well, we can't do this because I still need to park my truck in the garage.
I totally get that. I think that you should be able to park your truck in the garage.
Well,
all the time.
I don't know what we're talking about then.
No,
make it happen.
Actually,
why are you late? It's already mid-January.
Did I ever tell you how beautiful you are?
Listen, motherfucker. I know where this is going. And even though we're alone in the garage here with the door closed and the lights off.
Putting my hand over your mouth.
Yes.
And I got a raise this week.
I'm about to knee you in the nuts. I'm about to knee you in the nuts if you don't turn the lights back on.
And Tom Segura.
All right, now you're just talking crazy. This is just an excuse to get in my pants. You were asking me something about the garage, though. What was that?
We're gonna chase our dreams. In order for us to do this, you're gonna get the garage of your dreams, where you can park not only this truck, but 2 trucks, because if we find this walrus penis,
wait,
that's
hold
been
on.
lost.
Did you say walrus penis?
I did.
That sounded like you said whale penis. They're probably not the same. Anyway, go ahead.
Probably not. They're not. But sweetie, when we find it, you will have multiple cars and multiple garages. But in order for me to make that happen, you need to think about what I'll need from you to be able to do that. And that is to build out some specialty shelves so that I can do whatever shenanigans I want to in getting ready for the holidays. But again, I don't want to encroach on you, but our dreams were just one project away in the garage, sweetie. Just give it some thought. Don't putting my fingers over your mouth again. You're so beautiful. Don't make a decision right now. Just sleep on it. Love you, Pookie Pimps.
How did you know what I called Danielle?
And
Scene.
Did you just say Pookie Pimps?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see my reaction to Pookie Pimps? He loves me so much.
I'm drunk on non-alcoholic beer.
It's unbelievable.
Dear friend.
How so
guess
unclose
what
you guys were
Cory
to that.
called me.
Pookie Pimps.
He's so dreamy. I know.
Yeah.
Right?
You guys are awesome.
Pookie Pimps.
Her friends will be like, that raging psycho. Make sure he doesn't sleep with you tonight. Pookie Pimps.
All right, let's end on Pookie Pimps. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time. Peace out. Be good to each other.